Have you ever thought that a secret kept for over a century could change the world so profoundly? Today we are talking about an unprecedented revelation, an announcement that comes directly from the Pope and that shakes the foundations of the Catholic world and beyond. Pope Francis has decided to break the silence on the third secret of Fatima, revealing a prophecy that intertwines faith, history, and geopolitics in a way that no one would have ever imagined. This is not just news, it is an invitation to reflect, to change, and to act. If you are ready to know this incredible truth, stay until the end of this video. And don't forget to write Amen in the comments to testify your faith and commitment. Before we begin, let's take a moment to pray together. Eternal and merciful God, open our hearts and minds so that we can understand your message and put it into practice. Give us the strength to face the difficulties of our time with faith, love, and hope. Guide our actions so that we can be instruments of peace and reconciliation in the world. Amen. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and activate the bell to stay updated on news that enlighten the heart and mind. Now let's get to the heart of the matter. It happened a few days ago, during an extraordinary meeting with the faithful. Pope Francis, with words full of gravity but also hope, decided to reveal the content of the third secret of Fatima, a secret that the Church had jealously guarded for decades. His words deeply shook not only the faithful present, but also the entire Catholic world. According to the statement, the third secret is not only a spiritual warning, but a prophecy with global geopolitical implications. It speaks of a period of peace that will be followed by the return of Russia as a threat to humanity. This does not mean that Russia is doomed or cursed, but that the world is called to constant vigilance and prayer to prevent these words from becoming reality. This revelation comes at a historical moment that we cannot ignore. Just look at the news: political tensions, conflicts, energy crises, divisions. Everything seems to point towards a scenario of growing instability. To understand the importance of this revelation, we must go back in time, precisely to 1917. In Fatima, a small village in Portugal, 3 shepherd children, Lucia, Francisco, and Jacinta, claimed to have received messages from the Virgin Mary. Those messages, known as the 3 secrets of Fatima, had already anticipated extraordinary events. The first secret spoke of the end of the First World War and the imminent danger of an even more devastating second conflict. The second secret predicted the collapse of communism and Russia's role as the epicenter of great change. But the third secret has always been shrouded in mystery. For decades, it has been the subject of speculation, interpretation, and even accusations of cover-up by the Vatican. Many wondered, why so much secrecy? What could it possibly contain that was so shocking that it had to be kept hidden for so long? And today, finally, we have an answer. The content of the third secret, as revealed by the Pope, is surprisingly timely. It speaks of a world that, after a period of peace, risks sinking back into chaos due to a resurgence of tensions related to Russia. But beware. The Pope stressed that this prophecy is not an inevitable condemnation. On the contrary, it is a call to action. The Virgin Mary, in her messages at Fatima, has always emphasized that prophecies are not immutable destinies. They are warnings, signals that invite us to change course. And the key to this change, the Pope tells us, is prayer, accompanied by a concrete commitment in our daily lives. Among the tools that the Virgin Mary has indicated as essential to combat evil, the Rosary stands out. This is not only an act of devotion, but a powerful spiritual tool that, through prayer and meditation, helps us build a deeper bond with God and strengthen our faith. How many of you pray the Rosary every day? Write it in the comments and share your experience. This could be the right time to start or rediscover this practice that has accompanied generations of believers around the world. The Pope was very clear. Prayer alone is not enough. We must act. Today, more than ever, the world needs people willing to make a difference. And how can we do that? Through works of charity, promoting dialogue, building bridges instead of walls. Think about what you can do in your community, in your family, in your own small way. Every gesture counts. Every action can contribute to building a more just and peaceful world. This revelation also opens a broader debate on the role of the Church in a world that seems to be increasingly distant from faith. We live in an age in which materialism, technology, and relativism seem to dominate. But it is precisely in this context that the Church is called to rediscover its mission. It is not just about defending the Catholic faith, but about promoting universal values such as peace, justice, and solidarity. And this requires an open and sincere dialogue with other religions and cultures. The Pope's message is not just for Catholics, it is an appeal to all humanity. The prophecy of Fatima reminds us that conflicts, divisions, and injustices do not arise from nothing. They have deep spiritual roots. And to resolve them, we must work not only on the political and social level, but also on the spiritual level. What do you think? Do you think spirituality can really influence the dynamics of the world? Let me know in the comments. What you have heard today is not just news. It is an invitation to reflect, to pray, to act. The future is in our hands. We are not passive spectators, but protagonists of the history that is being written right now. I invite you to share this video with anyone you think might be inspired by it. Like and subscribe to the channel. Together we can spread a message of hope and change. And remember, every gesture, every prayer, every word counts. Together we can build a better world.